Brian, I've got you as a special guest tonight. So I'm real excited to have you here. And what we're going to do this evening is I'm going to just chat a little bit with Brian here at the very beginning. And then I'm going to go in and we're going to share some testimonials we put together that we're going to start doing that on every call. And so we're going to be collecting these things throughout the week. We want to have these live testimonials or recorded testimonials we just gotten during the past week, talking about, some of the results that people have got by using our products, particularly the PFPB right now, because obviously that's kind of one of the driving products we have in place. But before we begin, and before I get into the actual presentation, Brian, appreciate you being here. Obviously, Brian is one of our new leaders, actually, in CFORTH, and a guy with a tremendous experience in this industry, has done some unbelievable things. Brian, maybe just a few words of how you got here and what you see for the future.
Well, first of all, let's start with giving a huge shout out to the national champions from my home state, the Ohio State Buckeyes.
Ah.
I got to throw that in there.
Yeah.
Mark, I'm just absolutely blessed and honored to be here. I just love what you stand for. I love what the products stand for, what they do, both personally, emotionally, physically, and how it can be something financially. But the product is, I'm here because of what the products can do for you. I just absolutely love what the product does.
Yeah, I obviously I've got my story, and that's again, it's saved my life. So it's just, to me, I that's why I'm so excited about what we've developed and what this can do for people. And you're going to see some of that tonight. So I mean, you've been in this industry for what? How many years? When did you start? Probably in
1998. I've been going on my 27th year in the industry.
Wow, that's a long time. That's a long time, man. And if you had to share one message for anybody that's maybe coming into this industry for the first time and never really done it, I mean, what would you tell people about what you could expect or what it brings to your life?
Well, number one, it's going to give you confidence. It's going to give you courage. It's going to help you have covenant. Most importantly, will help you grow as an individual, both professionally and personally. And the products itself can help you health wise, but the opportunity, the industry itself can be life changing. It can go be to the point where it can make any dream become a reality.
Yeah, so true. I know it's done it for me in my lifetime, and it's I don't know where I would have been if it hadn't been for this industry. So it's definitely blessed me and my family. So so you want to jump in? Want to get this thing started? Get this show going?
I absolutely do. And I just want to share one thing before you do that. Ladies and gentlemen, what we're going to share is you're hearing us talk both about the product and what it's done. But one of the things you got to understand, this industry is about building a model, proving a model, duplicating a model. So we're going to show you a model of people that's already using this product, how it's proven and how it can be duplicated. And one of the things you got to do as individuals is make a commitment and be ready to not only understand and grow, but be ready to receive. So we are going to share some information in a very fast rate of time period. And afterwards, we'll open up the doors for Q&A. But ladies and gentlemen, get back to the person who invited you here. Good morning, good evening, and good afternoon to all of you here. With further ado, Mark, I'm turning it over to you.
Okay, Brad. See you after the end of the presentation, and we'll be answering some questions for everybody. So afterwards, everybody stick around. You got a chance to ask myself and Brian any questions that you would like. So let me begin. I'm going to bring up this presentation now, and let's get going. And Dave, if I have any technical problems, this is all your fault.
Yes, it is. Thank you.
I don't think we're going to. I think we're going to be fine here. Let me get the screen up, full picture. Just confirm I've got a full screen for everybody.
Yeah, hit the play button and hit the video.
Yeah, we're looking good. All right, let's get this thing started. We're going to start by sharing some testimonials, and these are just from some of the people in the field that have just gotten on PFPB. Obviously, you couldn't have been on it for very long because it's so new. But with that, let's hear some testimonials.
Hey there, this is Amanda in Atlanta. I just want to share this really great, exciting thing that I've been doing. So November 12th, I started with the perfect food for the perfect body. What I do is I get 2 scoops of this, and I get my 2 delicious sticks of acai. I add water and ice, and sometimes I add a protein shake, the Premier Protein Shake to this, and I put it in my blender and mix it up, and it's great because it only takes like 2 minutes. So 90% of the time as a nurse, I don't have time for lunch. So that's great because it's quick, it's delicious, and it's filling. And so the great results that I received initially was for my sisters. They hadn't seen me. And so I think it was like 7 to 10 days after starting it, they said, you know, you look tired, but you look really, really good. You know, your complexion looks great and you just look healthy.
Hi, my name is Suzanne Hardy. I've been using the perfect food for the perfect body for 2 months now, and I love it. As an athlete, I run, swim, bike, and I need the endurance, so I feel very strong, give you energy and cognitive health. Just so many wonderful things happen in my body, and I can sleep better.
Good day, everybody. Bob Shantz here. I'm out here at the beautiful town of Sedona, Arizona. Just got back from Miami, Florida at Trump's Dorel for 8 days. And the food was magnificent, but when I'm traveling, I always take this PFPB because for me, it's all about the gut. A healthy gut brings a healthy body. Thank you, Mark CFORTH, for this product.
Hi there, Tracy from the Dominican Republic. I would like to talk to you today about 2 new products I've incorporated into my nutrition. The first one is Perfect Food, Perfect Body, and the second is Acai Plus. I have discovered since doing so that my digestion has improved, my joint pain is diminished, and the inflammation in my joints is gone. I find this to be the perfect pairing to my nutrition, and an added bonus, I am down 15 pounds. So I'm quite pleased that I've introduced these products into my nutritional regime.
Hi, my name is Gail Bango. I'm from beautiful Sedona, Arizona, and the PFPB has been a wonderful addition to my health. I have lost weight, and I've been feeling really great, and I've been using it as a meal replacement. I'm having 2 meals a day. In the morning, I'm having this PFPB. And in the afternoon, late afternoon, I'm eating another meal. And it's just been a magnificent addition to my day. I've been on it 30 days, and I just can't recommend it highly enough. And thank you, Mark CFORTH.
Hello, my name is Wade Rosella. I'd like to take a moment and introduce 2 nutritional products that I've added to the way I do things every day. The first product I have added is called Perfect Food for the Perfect Body, and the other one is called Acai Plus. Both these products are a powerhouse built together, and I suffer daily from inflammation, joint problems. I've had problems sleeping, digestive problems, acid reflux, all that stuff. And this product has really helped me eliminate those issues. And it's a wonderful product. I recommend it to anyone.
So as you can see, those are just some of the quick testimonials we've just picked up this past week. And there's so many more. And we had to try to just say, what do we do? We just pick a couple. We even had to edit those down. But we're going to continue doing this because I think everybody's story is unique and great. And again, you've heard my story about PFPB, and that's how it came to be. It saved my life. I mean, I wouldn't be here right now if it wasn't for this product. So again, as people start to use it for a longer and longer period of time, you're going to be amazed by the results that you get and what happens to your body and how you feel and how you actually look. I mean, it makes a difference there too. So with that, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through our business presentation right now and just share with you very quickly the story about CFORTH, about what we're all about, what this is going to mean to you, what you have available to you as a business. And it's pretty spectacular. It really, really is. So let's begin. Starts with the team. We've got a tremendous team. And I always tell people, if you don't have a great team behind you, you're in trouble. But when you look at this team and you see people like Oscar, that's 20 years CEO of Apple, and Boo, ahead of CEO of Poker Stars Casino Worldwide, Frederick. I mean, we're talking about a team that these guys have worked at the highest levels in the biggest, most successful corporations in the world, and they're here supporting you. That's pretty amazing. But that's important. It's an important part of what your future is going to be. So, again, when we developed this company, we wanted to do something that was just simple. I mean, I don't like complex. I don't like have to think about too many things. So our concept and our business model is exactly as you see right here. If you can share with people how to shop and save, and we're going to show you at the end of this presentation so many ways to do that. But if you can share with people how to shop and save, guess what's going to happen? You're going to earn, and you're going to earn a lot. So start with the products. I mean, you have to have that, because if you don't have exceptional products, who cares? So it starts with something. What can I share with people? Well, obviously, you just heard about the PFPB, but there's so much more. I mean, besides the PFPB, which again, that's a life-saving product for me. I will be on this for the rest of my life. I actually tell people, and I get very excited about it. I say, look, this is a product that's so good. Every man, woman, and child on planet Earth should be on this product. And there's no reason not to be, particularly when I talk about the economics of it here at the end. But this product is so much more. I mean, when I was putting this together, literally, like I told people, to do what you see here, these 10 products in one, for me, it was about $350 to $500 every month to put the concoction together to what you have in PFPB for $98. So this is a product that, again, it's just amazing. And remember, it's a wellness product, so it's a lot more than just weight loss. And the other thing is amazing, since it's replacing meals, it's very cost effective. So obviously that, Acai Plus, this is another tremendous product. This is kind of it's sort of like these two products, I think, are going to be like, brother and sister, because with the Acai Plus does something different than PFPB, but it is tremendous for people that have inflammation, people that have any immune problems. I mean, people that have, like you heard the gentleman talking about, joint health. I mean, this product makes a difference in your life. I mean, I always tell people, I don't know, I can't tell you if it's the PFPB or the Acai Plus, but I have no aches and pains in my body. I feel like I'm 40 years old. I actually go at that speed of as if I'm 40 years old. And if you don't know me and you're on this call for the first time, I'm heading to 75. And I feel like I'm in my 40s, ladies and gentlemen. And that's because of these products. And it does make a difference. And of course, here's one of our other products, Voyager. This is for people that travel. By the way, if you're not traveling, it means you're not making enough money. You don't have enough time. You need to get this product. You need to be in this business so you can take advantage of this, because then when you do travel, you're going to be traveling everything on a cost basis. Our Evernova, which is a tremendous skincare line. Obviously, that's my wife. She's the brand ambassador. She lives it. She breathes it. She loves it. It's a great product. Anybody that's using it has said the same thing. Blaze, which is, again, our fuel product. I mean, this product. I asked the other day, I was at the my country club, and I was talking to somebody, and they said, well, do you use this product in your cars? And I go, look, I've got all kinds of vehicles. I got a tour bus. I have all kind of exotic cars. I have regular. I use it in every one. You know why? Because it works. It actually works. It saves me more than I spend, but it increases my longevity in my motors and engines because of how clean they run. It increases the horsepower, so why wouldn't I want to use it? Tremendous product, and so much more. I mean, we've got product after product after product. We've really got right now over 100 products. We're adding more all the time because this is part of what we're doing. We want people to be able to come here, shop very unique, very exclusive products, and be able to save money. But even if they don't want those, if they just want name brand products, we're expanding that line. We're going to continue to expand that line because that's part of our business model here at CFORTH, is to build this concept of allowing people just to come in and shop and save. So now, with that being said, let's talk about what's the next step. Earning, compensation. And tonight, because there's so much here, we literally, I mean, this is hard to fathom, but we have 10 different ways that you can make money here at CFORTH. 10 different ways. Tonight, I'm just going to share 3 with you. And those 3 are pretty impressive by themselves. First one, and this I love, we have a program now called Invite to Shop. And this is based on what kind of the direction the whole world is going in. I mean, think about how easy this is. If you have unbelievable landing pages on all these products, that with a touch of a button, you can send it out to anybody you want, and they can come in and they can shop and buy these products. They don't even have to talk to you. And once they do that, this program sets it up so that they're tied to you for life. So every time they go in and buy a product, you earn a commission. And it's pretty substantial. So if you did nothing else but said, you know what, I just want to take and build a big shopping network using all the tools we have, you could do that. Just that part alone is worth the price of admission. And you can do that as either affiliate or premier member. But what I want to share with you is the reason you need to be here, because that's wonderful and you can do that. But you know what, for most people in life, what do most of us need? What do most of us really need? We need money. I promise you, as long as I've lived, 99% of every person I've ever known has told me, Mark, there's two things I need in life that I don't have. I need more money and I need more time. And when you think about it, isn't that what we all probably want? I mean, everybody on this call, you're probably looking and say, if I could just have more money and more time, what my life would be like. Well, guess what? It's right in front of you. It really is. You've got an opportunity here at CFORTH that's going to allow you to do that. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to show this short animated video. It's the shorter version. It's only about 4 minutes, maybe a little bit longer, that talks about two of the other ways that you make money here, which is our 2x10 shopping matrix and our 20-10-10. And when you watch this, number one, when you look at the numbers and the amount of money, it just looks impossible. It couldn't possibly happen. That's fine. But I want you to realize as you watch this, what is it based on? It's based on two people, as you start to build your 2x10 shopping matrix, and eventually 3 people. That's it. 3. Let's go. Let's see this.
Now let's talk income using the best paying comp plan in the industry. It starts with sharing our amazing products and business model with just one person. Now you have Bob, and you talk to a second person, Ann. And if you do nothing more than this, 2 people, you have laid the foundation for a life-changing income. This is the beginning of your 2x10 shopping matrix. The numbers in this illustration are based on a combo pack of our 2 leading products, PFPB, Perfect Food for the Perfect Body, and Acai Plus. Together, they create a total commission of $110 for each member every month. At this point, you have 2 people, Bob and Ann, paying you $15 a month. You've done your part for now, and Bob puts in 2 people, Mark and Carol. Ann puts in 2 people, Peter and Katie. You're now earning $31 from these 4 people and over $46 a month total. This continues on level 3 of your shopping matrix, but you decide to put in another person, Mike, and you decide to place him under Peter. Now this is really big, because once you personally enroll 3 premier members, you open the doors to all types of additional income and bonuses in the compensation plan. 2 is great, but 3 is the magic number. And anyone with these types of products and this compensation can get to 3. Now this continues to build. Peter adding Darla, Katie adding Sam and Pat. You're 3 levels deep and earning over $100 a month total. And the cool part, your job of enrolling people is done. And your 2x10 shopping matrix is doubling every level. And at 10 levels, as you can see, you have a serious income of over $16,000 a month from just subscriptions alone. But it gets better. Add to your subscription income, shopping income. At CFORTH, we are building an ever-expanding online shopping marketplace. Your members shop, you earn commissions. Look what happens to your income as the same members in your 2x10 shopping matrix are also shopping and saving. Your income goes up and up and up. And what makes this scary good? These numbers don't include customer shopping, which is much bigger than member shopping. And this monthly income you're seeing, it's only the start. It gets better. Now that you enrolled 3 premier members, you're entitled to receive the 20-10-10 owner income. This is big, and it'll put a smile on your face. For every person you ever enroll, including your first 3, you will earn a 20% commission on their entire 2x10 shopping matrix. This is how it works. You started your own 2x10 shopping matrix when you enrolled your first 2 people, and when it fills, it represents 2,046 members. Now, inside your 2x10, remember you enroll Bob, Ann, and Mike, and they each started their own 2x10 shopping matrix inside of yours. You are now entitled to earn 20% commission on all their people within their 2x10 shopping matrix as they fill. That's an additional income of over $13,000 from over 6,000 shoppers. And hold on, it gets better. You also earn 10% of Bob, Ann, and Mike's personally enrolled members and their entire shopping matrices, no matter how many. But in this example, we're saying they only get 3 each, just like you. And now you're earning a 10% commission of over $19,000 monthly on 18,000 plus shoppers. And it gets better. Now, those 9 people enrolled by Bob, Ann, and Mike each enroll 3 more. You earn another 10% commission on all those shopping matrices. That's 27 shopping matrices representing over 52,000 shoppers, paying you over $59,000 every month. In total, 40 shopping matrices paying you money. And you can have as many as you want. And it gets better. Once you enroll 10 or more premier members, the income in each shopping matrix doubles. That's right, doubles to 40, 20, 20. Imagine the income now. And here's a little fun fact. Since they're all laying on top of each other, when one person shops or pays their monthly product subscription, you literally can be paid 4 times from one shopper. Ladies and gentlemen, this is powerful. And as this company grows and matures in time, the 20-10-10 income will pay you more than what you earn from your personal 2x10 shopping matrix, which by itself is a major income.
Yeah. You know, as I'm doing this and I'm bringing this back up, one of the things you got to think about when I know when I look at those numbers myself and I go, wow, that's unbelievable, right? And when you think about it, what is it based on? Again, it's putting 2 people into your 2x10 shop and eventually adding that third person that you're going to place somewhere in your shopping matrix. And that's it. I mean, 3, because your 20-10-10 is just based off that. I mean, it's everybody doing it. So that's based on no one ever having more than 3 people ever. And remember, there is no limitation on this, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, none whatsoever. But yet, you can do this with just 3. And that's what we're going to be talking about tonight, is that if you want to be successful and if you want to change your life, I'm going to tell you one thing right now. You got to start doing something different. You do. I mean, because if you go into 2025 and you do the exact same thing that you did in 24, you know what you're going to end up with, ladies and gentlemen? The same thing. You have to step out a little bit and go, you know what? I'm sitting here now. If you don't believe this, that's one thing. But if you look at this and go, wait a minute, they got the management team, they got the products, they got this compensation plan that's unlike anything anyone's ever seen. And we've got a way for you to do it. How to do it. And that's what I'm going to talk about right now. How do you actually do this? And ladies and gentlemen, it's pretty simple. We've got every tool you could possibly want right now. I mean, if you go in and look at what this company has, and when I get excited, I'm thinking, we're basically 1 year old, right? We're just a baby. And if we've done this in 1 year, can you imagine the things that are going to happen over the next, several years? And I look at it and I go, I don't think we ever need one more thing. I mean, we could take PFPB alone and build a global company off that product. It's that good. And with the tools that we have here, look at this. I mean, anybody, I don't care who you are, what your background, your skill set, if you could click, you can send out all these amazing landing pages on all of our products, on all the opportunity, on all of our videos, with all the things we have to anybody and everybody as much as you want. And you know what? You need 3. Ladies and gentlemen, you don't need 100 people. You need 3. That's the key. And I've told us, if you can do that, oh, sure. Then after that, it's easy to get the 4th, the 5th, the 6th, and as many as you want, because then you've proven it to yourself. I can do this, but it starts with 1. That's why, what was one of the things I talked about tonight before the call, and I told everybody in the call, I said, bring a guest. That's where it starts. This is great for all of you that are in the business to see it, and it fires me up when I see it too. But the reality is, if you bring a guest every week, your life is going to be forever changed. And then when it's all said and done, you're going to have more money and more time than you've ever dreamed possible. So, it's pretty simple. We got everything in place, including the tools to do. There's three ways to join it. Look at this. When you look at this, it's so silly. I mean, I don't think anybody here came here to become a shopper. Everybody can do that and go do it if that's what you want to do. And hey, you can shop and save, and wonderful. And that's great. But I mean, and you're going to have plenty of people going to talk to. That's all they're ever going to want to do. That's great. Most of you came here tonight because you either want to be an affiliate or a premier member. Or you're trying to decide how do I want to do this? What's best for me? Well, affiliate's just kind of a simple, easy, no brainer. Go out and just have fun, because as affiliate, you can do the shop to save program and invite to shop program. I call it different things, but invite to shop program and make plenty of money. And you get payment on the 20-10-10. You get all kinds of bonuses and income. It's great. But the premier is what you want to do. Now, here's what I love. And this is where I'm going to wrap it all up. The reason I call this the PFP business model, remember I said at the beginning, simplicity? I actually believe with PFPB, we have something that is so unique and so different, because it starts off with, this is an unbelievable wellness product, right? Wellness and weight loss, which pretty much everybody, I don't care. Like, I'm putting this, all kind of athletes on this now, people that are unbelievable, athletes, and they're on this product because of how good it is. But this is good for everybody, right? Now, if that's true, and it's something everybody needs, let's look at the cost. Well, the cost is $98, but this is a Rolls-Royce product. Like I said, you go put it together yourself, you're going to spend $500 to put it together. You don't have to. We've done all the heavy lifting for you. So now you've got a product that's basically $98. It's a month's supply. And what is it going to do for you besides the wellness and the benefits? Well, you're going to actually save more than you spend. Now think about that. If you're saving $100, $200, $300 on your grocery bill every month, and we are, my family, of course, I got two of us on it, so we're saving about $300, but we're on the product, right? So I'm saving more than I'm spending. Well, that's not bad. So now I get the wellness and I get all the savings too. Oh, but guess what else happens? You just got this business model for free. Because for the price of that monthly subscription of PFPB, you get the benefit of having the business for free. And you can go build it to the stars, or you can just play with it, but it's yours. Do what you want with it. If you want to do what people like Brian are going to do, you're going to get serious, because you're going to start looking at, well, wait, if I do get three, what could happen? So if you can't get three people with this kind of an entry level, with a product that's going to change a person's life forever, and it's going to save them more than they're spending, so there is no real cost involved, I don't know if there's anything better than that. I don't. And for those of you that are going to go back and talk with the leaders that put you into the business, which is great, some of them are going to say, well, you know what? We have other entry levels. And for some of you, if you can afford it, you're probably going to want to do a combination package of the PFPB with the Acai and the Voyager. And we just came out with that new monthly subscription. So you can grab that. But for anybody and everybody, they can do this. And that's how simple I think this really is. So you need to make, just get with the person that talked to you about this. Go back to them. Tell them which way you want to go. If you're already in the business, you just need to make the decision you're going to go. And you make that decision by saying, you know what? I need to start sharing the message of PFPB and watch what happens. I personally, this past week, put in 2 people myself. Not trying that hard. I just wanted to share PFP with them. And it was so easy. And when I started talking to them about the product, and again, it's just, I got to bring Brian. Brian, come back in here, please, because I'm done with the presentation. I'm going to stop sharing.
Right here.
I just want to share this testimonial. If I can figure out how to get out of here, I'm going to do it. I signed up 2 people. Brian, you can probably share some stories with you. I signed up 2 people, and all I really did was I talked to them about PFPB. But after they said, you know what, that's interesting, I think I'd like to do it. The only thing I added is said, well, when I send you the information to look at it, because I just sent them, the landing page for PFPB. I said, you might want to consider that for the price of the product, you could actually have the business. So if you're interested, I'll send you the link on the business. You know what both of them said? Well, yeah, let me just look at it. What the heck if it's... And when they looked at it and realized, well, I can have the business for the same price of the product, guess what they did? They just signed up. Now, I just started that. I'm going to be doing that nonstop, because I'm not going to ask anybody on this call to bring a guest each week if I'm not doing it myself. So I'll be doing it myself every week and enjoying every second of it. And here's the funny thing. Because I do that, I give all the money to my wife. She's going to build this unbelievable business from this company that everybody here on this call has the opportunity to do. She's going to give it because she's in a position. She's going to give it all to her kids. She's got a charity for kids. That's wonderful. Maybe that's what drives you. But the point is, Brian, is there any other way that you can make more money more easier than this? I don't know what it would be. And we can open up the Q&A.
No, absolutely not. The comp plan here is very simple. The product is very easy to share, and it doesn't matter who you are or where you are. Never ever prejudge. And I'll give you a great example. I just congratulated Ryan Payne. Ryan Payne's on this call from Washington State, and he actually sponsored the UFC Ultimate Fighter, Ken Shamrock, just because of PFPB. Ken, as you know, you got to meet Ken. He tried the product, fell in love with it. He's now in the program. On the night of the national championship was with Chris Burdish, professional surfer from South Africa, published author who wrote All In, who was on a paddleboard for 93 days from Morocco to South Africa, over 6,000 miles. He's taking this product on his next excursion, which is going to go from where you're at in California to Hawaii on a Hobie Cat, and he's going to use the salad and the PFPB that be his food across. Ladies and gentlemen, this product is for everyone, from an elite athlete to a person that's wanting to lose weight, to a person that's got cognitive health, to a person that's got aches, pains, joint issues. We got something that is so unique, and because of Mark Seaforth and his generosity, he's made and developed and rolled out a comp plan that is amazing. It's strong in the front, strong in the middle, and great in the back on residual. So it's something there for everybody. So we have something for each and every person on here. With that being said, that's all I want to say. Just that nugget. Back over to you, Mark.
And you know what? And by the way, we are going to be continuing. This is what we're going to be doing every week from now. And I made a promise, before the year ended, that we're going to do these things live. So we're going to continue doing these live. I love the energy. I feel it. It's different than doing a pre-recorded type thing. We're always going to have other guests on here. We're going to have plenty of testimonials and all of the other product talking about the PFPB. We even talked about having a little power corner where maybe, each week we'll bring on some sort of some of the celebrities or athletes and some of the other people that are joining this company to talk about it. Kevin Sorbo, I talked with him the other day, our brand ambassador. He said, Mark, I want to be on there more. I want to do more calls. I want to do more videos. I want to push this thing out to the world. I mean, guys, we're on the brink of something so spectacular, and you're at the forefront of it. And again, it's nothing wrong with having a lead product like PFPB. Everything else will come in behind it because, once people get on PFPB, well, guess what? They're going to want these side plus. They're going to want to use the Blaze. They're going to want to use the Voyager. They're going to want to use all the skincare products. They're going to want everything else. Is going to say, well, you know what? I'm here. I love the products. I might as well shop these others. And when your organization is 10, 20, 30,000 strong one day, and every time somebody goes in and hits a little click because they want to buy a cream or a lotion or a stroller, you're making money every time. I mean, how cool is that? Okay, is there any Q&A we need to answer, Dave, tonight? Or are we going to wrap it up?
No, let's wrap it up, boys. Great job.
Okay. We're going to do that tonight. We appreciate it. We got a lot of people on here. Again, next week, if you guys throw some Q&A at, we're going to do it. But I know a lot of times people get on here, they get excited, they want to listen, but then they don't want to really talk. And that's okay. But we're going to eventually get you to come out and do a little Q&A with us here in the coming weeks. Next week will be live. It'll be Brian and I again, except next week, I get to sit. Brian's going to do the heavy lifting. That's what he promised me. And then we're going to start bringing back some of our other leaders too to be involved in these calls because, guys, it's 2025. Let's go. Brian, thank you for being here, buddy.
Thank you, Mr. Seaforth. I appreciate that, Mark. Thank you, David. To all the guests, premier members, and members that are here tonight, we appreciate your time. Thank you. We take that very seriously. So for each and every one of you, get back to the person who invited you so you can get any additional questions answered. And with that being said, I want to wish all of you a happy, healthy, and prosperous evening. God bless to each and every one of you. And back over to Mark.
Go Bills. I know some of you love that. Some of you don't. Go Bills.
Good night, everybody.
All right. Good night, everybody. Thank you all for being here. See you next week.